When I was 8 years old, my grandmother told me, Akwasi, what you need for success is already in you. It's a matter of believing yourself, having the will to work hard, and never give up. This helped me to chase the dream that I had since I was a little boy, to succeed as an Olympic athlete. Against all the odds, my dream came true. Now I want to pay it forward as a proud ambassador of Right to Play.
If you are learning and you are not playing, you will feel dull or lazy. But if you are learning and playing, you will feel interest. I want to be a journalist.
A journalist? Why do you want to become a journalist?
Because many of my community people are not educated. So if I educated and I can speak it to them in my local language. So they will also understand what is going on. Yes.
Wow. Sorry. Khani Tyler. I was caught off guard by Abdul Latif. He reminded me of myself at that age. Just a young boy, but with big dreams. Some would say those dreams are too big. But I think Abdul is clear about his future plans. I believe anything is possible for him, given his great determination. Now, through the power of play and movement, I want to motivate children in Ghana to chase their dreams and rise above adversity. I went back to my home country and talked with children and coaches.
Are you ready? Yes! Are you ready? Yes! Okay, then let's shake our body. Let's go. Shake, shake, shake. Mama, shake your body. Go!
So tell me more about yourself. Your first name was?
Michael.
Michael.
Yes. Then I've been in the teaching service for 8 years.
8 years? You've been teaching for 8 years?
Yes.
Wow. So what do you do here exactly at the school as a teacher? Like, because I see you were playing with the kids today as well and moving around. So
I'm a coach. I started as a sports teacher.
Okay.
During one of our training, I got to realize that games can also be a form of teaching.
Okay.
Because children can learn through the games. We used to just play, then after the game, no discussion.
Yeah.
We just listen to the rules of the game and wouldn't learn anything from the game. But I realized that with the sports, I can really work on their emotions. I can really work on their behavior and attitude and everything. Yeah. And the moment I see the children feel happy, I also get excited. So most of the times, through these games, they are able to come out with what they want to
they want to accomplish. Yeah.
Yes, what they want to accomplish.
So they're actually daring to dream that it's possible that they can do something.
So I see a great future in the lives of these children.
Right to Play believes a child's behavior is determined by the experiences and the influence of important people in their lives. That's why the volunteer coaches who run the weekly programs are teachers and local role models from the community. They become important players in each child's life, cultivating trust, self-worth, and optimism.
My name is Dr. Aisha.
Aisha, how old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
13 years old. So when you grow older, you become an adult, what do you want to do?
I want to become a teacher.
A teacher?
Yeah.
Why do you want to become a teacher? Why is that so important to you?
Children will say, Mama, see my madam. Yes.
So you want people to be calling you Madam?
Yes.
Madam Aisha?
Yes.
I like that.
So my brother, one of them, they be soldier. Because I want to be teacher.
Okay.
And we mix.
So you guys all do different things?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question, Aisha. You seem to be a very intelligent girl. You seem to know what you want. So do you have any other questions for me? Anything you want to ask me?
Yes. If a girl is going to school and the parents said that they will force you to marry you, what will you do?
If your parents tell you to not go to school but get married?
Yes.
It's very hard because your parents are typically, in our culture, the leader's the boss, right? So you don't want to speak against your parents, that's correct, right? You find people around you, counselors, teachers, friends, family, who can actually talk to your parents and let them know that it's important for you to keep going to school.
If they say that I cannot do the teacher, I'll just forget them and believe myself that even if I cannot do it, it's just learning hard.
Yeah.
Yes, don't look at somebody. I'm just believing myself.
In a country where poverty and diseases like malaria prevail and school attendance is low, the biggest goal is not to only move the children themselves, but to move the entire community. As the children develop and learn new skills, they pass these on to other community members and often go on to become coaches themselves. Having one trusted person who sees your potential can make all the difference in the world. It could literally be the difference between living a life in hardship or a life that is safe and fulfilled.
I'm Amidu Estelina, a teacher of this school, St. Monica's Primary School, Class 4 teacher.
Why do you think that using play in and outside of the classroom is very important, is very essential for the learning of these kids?
Well, the children having fun, through the fun, they are able to express themselves and understand whatever is happening.
So do you feel like the kids reveal their talents,
Yes,
and what they're good at,
yes,
what they're not
please.
good at? Do you have any examples?
Yes, some are not outspoken, some are always that timid.
They're introverts.
Through the play, you see that some try to speak out and try to do other things that they used not to do.
Do you feel like being a teacher is a dream for you, or you've accomplished your dream of being a teacher?
Yes,
Is that a dream?
It's a dream, and I've really accomplished it. For me, teaching is something I love,
It's a passion.
a passion.
What kind of effect would that have on this school, you think, if play was taken out?
So if they take it out, you see, we're going back to where we were.
The way you and I were brought up, right?
How we were taught.
So how do you see the future moving forward with these kids and with the
yes,
playing
some
and
of
with
them will
everything?
really make it with this place.
You can see these kids making it.
Making it.
Do you feel like being a teacher that you feel like you're part of their dreams?
Yes, I'm part of it because I have to work it out for that, to help them to become who they are, who they want to become in future.
I've definitely noticed the difference when I was raised here as a kid till the age of 8, how the education system was and how I was educated. It was a fearful place to be at. You didn't always want to go to school just because you're afraid that if you give the wrong answer, do the wrong thing, that you'd be punished for it, and that there was, teachers were putting a lot of fear into you. So school wasn't as fun. Seeing how that has changed with the way Right to Play has come into the education system in Ghana. I love it. You can see the kids are really happy. They love to come to school. I think it also has to do with the way Right to Play is teaching them to build up their self-esteem and to letting them know that they are special, that they have something special to work on.
My name is Teglaja Helen. I'm 15 years of age. Yes, I want to become a medical doctor.
Why?
Because I want to help patients in my area to be healed. So I saw the medical doctor at the hospital.
You were in the hospital?
Yes, please.
Why?
Because I was suffering from malaria. When I got malaria, I was very worried that I might die, or because it is severe. It's very dangerous. I feel it's very bad. For about 2 days, then I go to the hospital for treatment.
And you were cured?
Yes, please.
So the doctor cured you?
Yes, please.
How did you feel?
I felt very happy when I was healed. In the Right to Play activities, when we were playing the game, they educate us about those things. We play under the net. Under the net means you can prevent malaria by sleeping under a treated mosquito net. Right to Play teaches me how to be healthy. It also encouraged me to do what I want to be in future, and it also helped me to educate the people in the community about sanitation and hygiene.
Speaking to all these different children, I realized that it's not only about play and movement. There is a deeper social aspect. In Ghana, children face many difficulties like health hazards such as malaria or HIV. By simply playing age-appropriate games, Right to Play also contributes to health education by teaching children about hygiene, menstruation, and malaria prevention.
My name is Richard Anakofe.
Richard, how old are you?
I'm 18 years.
18 years old. So do you participate in any of the Right to Play activities?
Of course, we participate in almost all the Right to Play activity. The way they interact with we, the players, is very encouraging for us because whatever they do to us here, let us feel like we are also part of the society and that we are not left alone. So we can also become great people in the future.
If I were to ask you, Richard, what is your biggest dream? What would you say that is?
So I want to become a civil engineer so that I can also apply my knowledge to the growth of the country, either economical or infrastructure development. Ghana here, especially in Accra, we've experienced a lot of flooding, and all these are caused mostly by buildings built up in waterways. So I would like to look at these problems by the help of the authorities to solve it when I become a civil engineer one day.
Where does this passion come from, this dream? How did it start?
I live in slum, so the surroundings is somehow not good. So I had that passion that this place needs to be developed, and then it needs some intellectual person to do that. So I believe in myself that I can also become a civil engineer. Just keep moving forward.
So I was born in Ghana, and I was born in Kumasi, Namekom. And I live with my grandmother and with 9 other grandkids in about a 4x5 meter home, a really small home. We only had about 1 room. But the only time we actually had a full Coca-Cola bottle or a full egg was Christmas. Then you know it's Christmas, right? And to you laugh because that's kind of normal, right? There are going to be moments that people are going to tell you, and you probably hear that before, that where you come from, you can never accomplish that dream and go. It's a lie. It's not true. Because just like yourself, I did it as well.
I believe in myself 100% positively that I will be a civil engineer in the future.
These kids that I've been able to talk to, that I've been able to interact with, they are the future of tomorrow. They are the future of our country. By giving them this education through play-based to make it more fun, they don't have to become that country everybody's talking about. They always need something. Why they're poor, why they're this, why they're that. But Right to Play is helping to teach these people how to take care of themselves. So to be able to keep them in the classroom, but also outdoors as well, and to learn and to be educated, I think that's going to help the country of Ghana. It's going to help our community. It's going to help my brothers and sisters. You know, they see a lot of people out there in the world. They see Ronaldo, they see Messi, they see other people who are not like themselves. And I want them to know that I was growing up here as well, that I live just like them as well. I am one of them, and that it is possible to dream big and to go after your dreams.